Hello everybody, welcome to day 12 of the yoga challenge. Today we are going to rock those assets. We're going to bump that booty. So let's sit down, find your sit bones, those two bones in your bum, in the booty. And sit with head, neck, and trunk in alignment. Close the eyes and relax completely. Let out a few deep breaths, inhaling softly through the nostrils, exhaling softly through the nostrils. Taking those deep breaths, with each exhale, feel a sense of relaxation, feel a sense of letting go. Begin cultivating that inner peace through awareness of the breath. As we become aware of the breath, we start to slow down the breath, slowing down the mind, slowing down the body. Relax the entire body from head to toes, those shoulders, your forehead, your hips. Maintain that natural curve in the tailbone, sacral area. Just keeping that chest open and shoulders relaxed down the spine. Try not to hold any tension in the body. Leave that tension at the mat. And bring yourself into your body. Set an intention for this session. Set an intention on how you want to approach this session, whether you want it to be more relaxed, whether you want it to be more strong, focused, balanced. And repeat that intention 3 times in your mind. Let go of the thoughts, bringing the awareness back to the breath in the belly, observing the gentle rising and falling. And resolve in your mind that you'll spend the next hour with yourself, honoring your body, honoring your practice, never pushing yourself beyond your limits, yet challenging yourself. Honoring ahimsa, love, non-harming. Opening up the eyes. And we'll rock onto the knees and come up to all fours. And we'll start with Anahasana, melting heart. And we want the knees to be hip-width apart. The knees are below the hips, and we don't want those knees or hips to move at all. All we're moving is the upper part of the body. So start walking your hands out towards the front of the mat. Keep walking the hands down until you stretch those fingers as far as you can, and just let the chest come as close to the mat as possible. And when you feel like you've reached your capacity, just relax those shoulders completely, melting your heart down towards the mat. Forehead can be down, or if you're really flexible, you can put your chin on the mat if you feel like your chest is touching. Otherwise, just place the forehead down. And breathe deep here. Keep flowing with that steady breath. Hips are directly above the knees. We don't want to be moving forward. That's defeating the purpose of that huge opening of the shoulders. Breathe deep here. Keep honoring that purity of thought, saucha, and steering clear of negative thoughts, fear, anger, or disappointment. Never thinking about not getting into a pose or how you should look. Think joyful, peaceful thoughts. Enjoying the moment, breath to breath. Keep breathing deeply here as we hold and relax all the upper body. Keep relaxing that chest down. Relax your lower back. Belly rising and falling. Equal inhale to exhale. Breathing softly, gently, smoothly. When you're ready, start to use your hands to push your way back and coming into the child resting pose, resting your sit bones back down on your heels, your chest is on your thighs, and just feel the breath on the belly pushing against your legs on the inhale, relaxing on the exhale. Inhaling up to all fours. In a tabletop position, knees under the hips, shoulders and hands in alignment. Open the chest and the shoulders down the spine. Inhale. Exhale, arch the back. Inhale, open, chest is open, shoulders roll back. Exhale, hinge, arch the back. Inhale it open. Curl the toes under. Exhale, down dog. Opening up those armpits. Spreading those shoulder blades apart. Hands pressed into the mat. Just walk your feet back and forth. Hips and tailbone reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, knees down. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, curl the toes, down dog. Inhale, up dog. So just kind of push yourself forward. Chest is open. Your body's not collapsing on the mat. Push through the hands, open the chest. Exhale, down dog. Knees down. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, curl the toes, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. knees down. Do one more round. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, curl the toes, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Bringing the belly down, chest is open. Shoulders roll down the spine. Exhale, down dog. Look in between your hands. Step the feet forward. Grab opposite elbow. We're just going to hang and ragdoll here for a moment. Just get the nice stretch going through the back of our hamstrings. Breathe deep here. No thoughts in the mind, only the awareness of the breath. We gave the booty a little warm up with those up dogs. Let's continue. Roll all the way up to standing in mountain pose. And we'll turn sideways on our mat. We want the toes to be pointing straight out in front of us, and the feet can be about 2 to 3 feet apart. It's totally up to you if you want to go further than that, depending on your flexibility, how strong you feel, the opening in your groin and your hips. Chest is open, roll those shoulders back, tilt that pelvis forward so that you're tucking that tailbone in under just a little bit so that the spine is nice and long. Inhale the arms out to the side, and as you reach out towards the walls on your side, you're already feeling that nice stretch through the arms. Feel the core getting engaged as you keep lifting your chest. Tailbone is nice and neutral so that we maintain that alignment. Left foot goes out into a 90-degree angle. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that left knee so that the knee is pointing over that middle toe. In Warrior Two, we want to keep those hips facing forward. Arms keep reaching out to the side. Feel nice and strong, fierce like that warrior within yourself. Breathe deep here. Maybe you want to bend down a little deeper. Getting that nice stretch through that right groin. Feeling nice hip openers. Really feeling that left glute working right now. Keep pressing back through that right foot so that that leg gets engaged just as much as that left foot. Breathing deep. Keep that chest open. Now keep that left knee bent. We're going to place our right hand on the upper thigh. Inhale. Open the palm up to the front and reach up through the sky while sliding that right arm down, coming into the reverse warrior, which we have tried before, but this time, if you'd like to try a variation, you can take that right arm and reach behind the lower back towards that left leg so that you get an even nicer opening through that right shoulder. You start to feel your core getting engaged a little more. Breathe deep. You're feeling good here? Maybe you want to start raising that arm overhead and bringing the palm down towards the mat. Keep rolling that left shoulder back if you are going into this variation. Bring that left arm back up. Bring that right hand back down on the leg. Exhale back up to Warrior Two. Deep breath. And on the inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, and we're going to twist the body towards the right, or towards the front, and then back towards the left. So that right hand is going over the left leg. The left hand reaches back behind so that your chest is trying to reach towards the back wall. Breathe deep in this strong twist. A Warrior Two variation. Breathe deep. Inhale back to Warrior Two. Keeping that left knee bent. Then we're going to straighten out that left leg. Send the hips back towards the right. Send the arms out to the left. Inhale, reach up with the right hand. Left goes down. Roll that right shoulder back. Core is nice and strong here. We don't want to be collapsing forward. Use that core to support yourself. Feel that left glute pinching right now. Breathe deep. Again, maybe you want to bring that right arm and reach behind, opening up the chest. Right arm up. Come back up to the neutral position. Send that left foot in. Take a few deep breaths here before we work the opposite side. Inhale deep. Exhale soft. Inhale the right foot out into a 90-degree angle. Exhale, bend that right knee. Make sure the knee is nice and happy. We're in its place. We're not going too far in or back. Look out through that right middle finger. Again, our chest is open. Shoulders relaxed down the spine. And breathe deep here. Feel that nice opening through the hips. Feel those glutes working right now. Keep the breath steady and calm. Left hand goes on left thigh. Inhale, reach the arm up. Chest comes back and stays open, rolling that right shoulder blade open. Again, if you'd like to grab the lower back, reaching towards that right upper thigh. Engage your core, breathe deep. Keeping the gaze up. If you'd like to extend that arm overhead, looking at your armpit, hand, palm facing down. Breathe deep here. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, left hand down to the thigh. Inhale, back up to warrior two. Let's go for that twist. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist the body towards that front knee and then twist it towards the right. Keep that knee bent. Feel that huge opening through the left hip. Inhale it back to warrior two. Straighten out that right leg. Send the left hips back. Bring the right arms forward. Inhale, windmill the arms up. Left arm reaches up. Right hand down. Roll that left shoulder back so that the chest stays open. Core is engaged. If you want to take that left hand, reach behind, trying to grab that right thigh. It might not get there yet. Breathe deep. Feel that torso. Inhale, back up. Bring the foot back. Then you're going to bring the feet in just a little bit. So they're about 2 feet apart now. And we want the feet to come out in a 45-degree angle. And we're going to come down to, it's sometimes called a double warrior, could be a wide-legged squat, could be half goddess. But we're going to bring the knees out. We want that chest to stay open, so if you're hunching forward, we want that chest to be open. Keep sending the knees down. They keep going out towards the toes. We don't want them to come forward. Take a deep breath here. Feel those cheeks shaking maybe. Whatever you're feeling, it's energy you're creating. Feel those quads strengthening, engaging. We're going to bring the left elbow down into the left knee. Try not to move any part of the body here. All we're using is the upper body. Inhale that right arm up. Exhale, hinge over to the left. Keep that right shoulder rolled back. Breathe deep here. Feel that nice stretch through the obliques. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, back to center. Right elbow on the right leg. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, over to the right side. Roll that left shoulder back. Breathe deep here. Inhale it back to center. Come into prayer. And slowly come up. Oh yeah, you feel that burn. I felt that burn. Bringing it back in. Let's work with a little balance here. Let's revisit our eagle pose. Feet hip width apart. Arms out to the side. Feel that nice stretch as you reach out. Again, kind of tilt that tailbone down towards the mat so that you can maintain that spine alignment. The core is engaged. Inhale deep. Exhale, right arm and underneath left. Bring the elbows up to shoulder length and then relax the shoulders down. So we don't want to be hunching forward. We want to keep that nice and open. Breathe deep. Hang out here for just a second. And we're going to bend down the knees. Keep those elbows up as you bend down. Ground through that right side. And bring that left foot over the right knee. Bend down. Keep that chest open. Focus on a point in front of you. And concentrate on the breath. If you can wrap the legs all the way around, cool. If not, stay where you are. Feel free to play around. Don't take it so seriously. You can't get into it if you don't try. Inhale, release the leg. Exhale, release the arms. Oh yeah, that feels good. And let's get back to our mountain pose before we go into another. That nice eagle squat gives us that glute activation as well as many of the upper parts of the body. Feet are hip width apart, arms out to the side. Breathe deep, chest is open, shoulders back. Exhale the left arm and underneath the right this time. Elbows up, shoulders relax down. Breathe deep here for a moment. Bend the knees. This time bring the left foot, so ground through the left foot and bring the right leg over top. Focus on a point, chest is open, sink down. Focus on that point, focus on the balance, improving the concentration. Breathe deep here. Again, try going for that twist around the leg if you'd like. or stay where you are. Keep the elbows up. Slowly come out. Exhale, release those arms. Give a nice shoulder roll. Opposite direction. And coming to the top of your mat. We're going to bring the big toes together to touch. The ankles are not quite touching. And we're going to bend the knees as if we're sitting in the Utkatasana chair pose, and we're going to tilt that tailbone, so tuck that tailbone in under. And keep the hands on the knees. We want that chest to be open, and we're going to inhale, open the chest. Exhale, keep the booty and the knees where they are, and just arch the back on the exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, arch. A few cat-cow standing. Exhale, arch. Inhale, open. Exhale, arch. Start to feel those quads burning. Feel it straight up through your glutes. Breathe with the movement. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, halfway, look up. Exhale, full fold, come down to your plank. Straight line from head to toes. Exhale, slow, low, elbows in, close to the body. Inhale, up dog. Plant the feet, push through the hands. Feel that stretch through the chest, all the way through the legs from the glutes. Exhale, down dog. Bring the knees down. And we're going to bring the elbows down to where the shoulders were. You can choose to have your arms going straight out from the elbows, or you can bring the palms together without force, just using them as support with each other. And right now you could be hunching forward. We want to roll those shoulders down our spine. And we want to keep the knees underneath the hips. And we're just going to work with a variation of the sunbird pose, using the forearms, or it could be a variation of elbow plank. And you're going to kick that right leg out, so make sure that right hip's not going up. We want the hips to be in line with one another. You can look back and make sure that one's not higher than the other. And we want that leg to be in line with the hip, so we don't want it too far up because we don't want it to be that challenging just yet. And just point the toes down and just hold and breathe here. Core's engaged. Remember to keep those shoulders back. We're just holding here. Breathe deep. Then we're going to bend that knee. Keep the knee in line with the hip, and remember to keep those hips square. And we're going to flatten the foot so the foot goes straight up to the ceiling. We don't want it flexed. If you need to have it flexed, whatever, but the goal is to try to keep the foot flat. And you're just going to use your glutes, and just like you're kicking something up towards the ceiling, and just do these pulses. Breathe deep, keep the breath evenly, and just keep pulsing up as if you're using that knee to kick up towards the ceiling. But really the work is being done in your glutes. Smooth breath. Pulses can be as fast as slow as you want it to be. This is your practice. Bring it back. Leg extended again. Breathe deep. Toes pointing down. Lift the leg straight up and bring it back down, meeting the other knee. Feel the differences. Why don't we just sit back in a child resting pose for a second and just notice what sensations are going on in that right glute compared to the left. Feel the belly pushing against your legs on the inhale, relaxing on the exhale. Inhale it back up. Bring the elbows where the hands are. Again, palms together or forearms down. Roll the shoulders back, engage the core. You want that straight back. And whenever you're ready, bring that left leg out. Make sure that both hips are equal, both in line with one another, toes pointing down. And just hold it here so you get to feel that hip, start to feel your core being engaged. Feel that glute flexed. Maybe one side feels a little different than the other. Just feel your body and notice any nuances. Bend up that left knee. Look behind, make sure that leg's not going out to the side. You want it straight in line with the glute. I'm on an angle here, so it might look a little strange. Whenever you're ready, keep the chest forward and put the foot flat so the sole is facing the ceiling. And use that knee as if you're kicking up towards the ceiling. Breathe deep. Go at your own pace. Might feel a little weird. Breathe deep. Keep using that hip and knee for guidance. As if you're kicking that foot up to the ceiling. Breathe deep here. Bring the leg back. Keep those shoulders down. Inhale, kick that foot back up. Bring the knee back down. Come back to your child's resting pose for just a little moment. Breathe deep. Coming up to all fours. Hands and underneath the shoulders, knees and underneath the hips. We're going to extend that right leg. You might feel that nice stretch through that right hip. And again, look behind, make sure your hips are square. We want that toe pointing down for now. Feel the body here, chest is open, shoulders roll back, core is engaged. Bend up that right knee. And extend that left arm in front of you. And try kicking that right foot up, keeping the hips square. Breathe deep. Feel that strengthening in the lower back. Bringing the leg back to neutral. Straight out from the hip. And bring it back down to all fours. Let's rock the other side. So again, shoulders and hands, knees and hips are all in alignment. Bring that left foot out straight into the full sunbird position. Keep that left hip in line. Maybe you want to check back behind you. Bend up that left knee. And before we go any further, let's focus on a point and raise that right arm up, that opposite arm up in line. Breathe deep, find that stability in your core. Inhale, exhale, kick that left foot up. Keep the hips in line with one another. Breathe deep here. We also don't want that leg out to the side. We want a straight line through the hip and the knee. Exhale, leg goes straight out. And bring them both back together. And we'll do a couple cat-cows to round out that back after that little back bend. Inhale, open. Exhale, arch and hold the arch. Exhale, curl the toes, down dog. We're going to bring the feet together to touch. And we're just going to roll over onto the right side of the edge of the right side of the foot. But we want the chest to stay forward. So we want the chest facing the same direction of our hands. And we just want to use the left hip and just send the left hip up towards the ceiling, getting that nice stretch through the outer edge of that left hip, all up through the lateral side of the torso, the left side. Chest stays to the front. Keep reaching those left hips up. Exhale it down and bring the feet back together, down dog. Now let's roll over to the left edge of the foot. Chest stays forward. And start sending the right hips up towards the ceiling. Breathe deep here. Keep reaching up through the right hips. Bring it back to center. Bring the knees down. And we're going to send the knees back just a little bit. Curl the toes, come into your plank, and roll over to the right side of the body. And bring the left hand up onto the hip. And you can keep the left foot in front of the right or stack the feet on top of each other. Roll that left shoulder open. Left arm goes up into your side plank. If this feels good, try raising that left leg. Keep sending the left hips up towards the sky. Breathe deep here. Bring that left foot down. Roll back to center. Roll onto the left side of the foot. Bring that right foot in front of the left if you need that extra steadiness. If not, let's roll. Bring the hand on the hip. Roll that right shoulder open. Right arm goes up. Breathe deep if you want to bring that right leg up for that added challenge. Bring it back down, roll back to center, and we're going to come directly down to our elbows here in the elbow plank, and we don't want the butt up. We want the shoulders relaxed down the spine, straight line from head to toes. Breathe deep here. Your hands can be together or they can be down on the mat. Breathe deep. Exhale, let it go. Oh yeah. Feels good. Let's roll over on our backs. Breathe deep. Take a few deep inhales, maybe sigh it out. Feel the energy flowing through your body. Let's continue. Feet close to the glutes, feet hip width apart, knees pointing straight in front of you. We don't want them out to the sides. Gonna do yet another variation of bridge pose. It's an awesome back bender, chest opener, glutes, quads, legs, you name it. Push through the legs, push through the feet, send the hips up, interlace the hands and underneath by squishing the shoulder blades together. Press through that right foot, and we're just going to bend that left knee. Breathe deep here. Feel that right glute. Feel that left glute. Feel that right quad. Everything might be shaking right now. Bring that left foot down. Send the hips up. Bend that right knee. We're just keeping that right leg relaxed. Try sending the hips up. Right foot down. Send the hips up even more. Breathe deep here. See that belly making a huge expansion on the inhale. Relaxing on the exhale. Lengthening those exhales to engage the core even more. Slowly release vertebrae by vertebrae. Send the legs up in the air. Use the hands to push down through the mat. Use your hands on your lower back to kind of try to get those feet back as far as you can. You can roll up onto your shoulders a little more here. You can use your hands for support, or you can lay them down by your sides. Whatever works for you in the plow pose. Just releasing that lower back, allowing all the blood, the fresh oxygenated blood to flow down into our body, down to our brain, giving some brain boost, brain boost. Breathe deep. Maybe you want to try playing around with the pose, bringing the knees down close to the ears. Maybe, maybe not. Totally your call. Breathe deep. Use your hands on your lower back here if you've had them down. And bring the legs straight up as you can. Maybe they won't get straight today. Maybe one day they will. Pointing the toes up towards the ceiling. If you are comfortable in the shoulder stand, you can put the hands down. If not, don't worry, you can keep your hands on your lower back. Just try to maintain as straight legs as you can. Slowly using your hands if they're down on the mat for your low back, and let the legs come back behind you and let the vertebrae roll down one by one till the feet reach the ground. Breathe deep here. Let the feet come out, or the feet soles together and the knees out to the side. Let's bring the arms above head, interlacing the hands. Just let them relax here. Keeping the soles of the feet together. We want to keep that back flat. So already start pushing that lower back down. You're going to engage that core. Chin's relaxed into the throat. Raise the feet off of the ground. Feel that core working. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to inhale, kick the feet out. Exhale, bring the feet back in. Keep the soles together. Flow with your breath. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Keep flowing. Keep those shoulders relaxed, chin into the throat. Bring the knees into the chest. Interlace your hands over the shins. And we're just going to rock up and down, side to side. Now up and down, and we'll do our rock and rollers up. Coming up to seated. Find those sit bones. And now we're going to place the left foot on the right upper thigh, just above the knee on the upper thigh. We want that sole of the foot to be on the edge of that right edge of the leg here. We're going to place the hands just behind us, about a foot. Open up the chest, shoulders back. Whenever you're ready, start keeping that left knee out to the side. We don't want it coming up towards our face. Keep the left knee down and just start sliding that right foot up to your capacity. And maybe you want to send the arms back just a little bit more. And just keep sending that left knee down. Maybe you want to bring the foot closer to the body, the right foot. It's totally up to you, the intensity. It's just a up version of thread the needle with the legs. And then you can let the neck hang back if you'd like. Breathe deep here. Some others call it half pigeon, depending on who you're talking to. Keep bringing that right foot closer if you want to get more intense. Feeling that release in that left hip joint. Inhale the neck back up if that's where you were, and bring the chest a little bit further, coming up onto the fingertips. Keep bringing the chest towards the legs, feeling that huge opening through that left hip. Breathe deep here, and slowly let that right foot slide back down. Release that left leg. Come back up to that sitting position. Right foot on the edge of that left outer upper thigh. Keep that right knee down. We don't want it up. Keep it down as much as you can. Hands behind us. Fingers pointing towards us. Whenever you're ready, start sliding that left foot up. Keep the right knee pointing out straight. We want that nice alignment. Keep the toes flexed. You can bring the hands back if you want for a little bit more of an opener. Let the neck hang back. Keep bringing that left foot closer if you want to feel it a little more intense. Breathe deep. Feel the breath as if it's flowing in and out of that right hip. Keep adjusting yourself to whatever capacity you want. Just honor your edge. Find your edge. Relax and breathe into it. Bring the neck back up. Come up onto the fingertips if you can. Reaching the chest forward even more, getting that final last stretch through that right hip. Exhale and let that left leg slide down. And find that nice straight seated position. Bend the left knee. Bring the left knee over the right. Use your left hand, on the left knee, or you can use your left elbow on the left knee, whatever feels comfortable. Right fingertips gently behind you. We don't want to be leaning down, we just want them grazing the mat. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, twist towards the right. Breathe deep through the torso. Exhale, release. Left leg goes down, bend that right knee, send the right foot over the left knee, right hand on the right knee or right elbow in front of that right knee, left fingertips behind you. Inhale, open the chest, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist towards the left. Breathe deep here. Feel that expansion. Feel any tension being released that we haven't let go of in the spine. Exhale, release. Leg down and lie on your back. Prepare yourself for relaxation. Lay down, let it all go. That's the whole point. Just relax and release. Feel the breath. Adjust your position on your mat to make yourself that much more comfortable. Maybe shift your head, your arms, your legs, whatever. Just feel good laying in Shavasana, corpse pose. Feet flopped out, not holding on to anything. Relax your eyeballs. But don't fall asleep. Relax from head to toes, toes to head. Head to toes, toes to head. Head to ankle, ankle to head. Head to ankle, ankle to head. Head to knees, knees to head. Head to hips, hips to head. Head to tailbone, tailbone to head. Head to navel center, navel to head. Head to heart, heart to head. Head to throat, throat to head. Head to eyebrow center, eyebrow center to head. Head to toe awareness. Head to toe awareness. Feeling your whole body as a giant orb of sensations. Feel the breath flowing smoothly and gently without any efforts. You don't have to do anything. It's just coming and going. Everything is perfect the way it is, and you are perfect the way you are. Feeling that sense of peace, calm, that comes with relaxation, that comes with awareness. As we become more aware of the body, we become more aware of our surroundings. Begin noticing your surroundings, feeling the mat and the floor beneath you, feeling the air on your skin, the sounds around you. Begin wiggling your feet and toes, feeling your body. Rolling over on the right side when you're ready for 3 breaths before coming back up to the seated position. Using that left hand to push you up. Keeping the eyes closed, head, neck, and trunk in alignment. Staying in the center of your consciousness, the center of your being. Feeling the breath at the point below the tip of the nostrils. being aware of the breath flowing in and out of the nostrils. And let's go back to the beginning of the session where you gave yourself an intention. Did you honor that intention? Don't judge yourself if you haven't. Maybe just the next session, bring that awareness, bring that intention back, and try to cultivate that. The more you do it on the mat, the more you can do it in real life. Not that this isn't real life, but you know what I mean. And rub the palms of the hands together. Cup the eyes, opening the eyes to the warmth in your hands. Resolving that even with the eyes open, we'll remain peaceful, joyful, pure. Sitting again for the practice of yoga and meditation, placing hands in prayer, thanking mind, body, and spirit for allowing us this practice. Namaste. It's been a slice. And I will see you all tomorrow. Namaste.